Welcome to Idea Sessions. In this video, we will cover 10 reasons why you should avoid over-explaining yourself in conversations. It dilutes your message. Over-explaining in conversations can dilute your message, making it harder for others to grasp the key point. When you provide excessive details or clarify things repeatedly, your core message gets lost in the noise, and the listener may become overwhelmed or confused. This often leads to miscommunication or disengagement. Concise, clear communication is more effective because it helps maintain the listener's focus. Over-explaining can also suggest insecurity, as if you're unsure of your point or afraid it won't be understood. This can undermine your confidence and make the conversation feel less authentic. By keeping your message simple and to the point, you respect both your time and the listeners. It allows for more impactful, focused discussions and ensures your ideas are remembered and valued. Practice brevity and clarity to communicate with greater confidence and effectiveness. It signals insecurity. Over-explaining in conversations can signal insecurity, as it often reflects a lack of confidence in your words or ideas. When you feel the need to elaborate excessively, you may be trying to reassure the listener or seek validation, which can unintentionally make you appear uncertain or unsure. In many cases, people tend to trust and respect individuals who express themselves clearly and confidently, without the need for unnecessary elaboration. Over-explaining, on the other hand, can give the impression that you don't trust your own message or believe the listener won't understand. By avoiding over-explaining, you project confidence in what you're saying. This allows your words to carry more weight, and others are more likely to engage with your ideas seriously. Embrace clarity and trust that your message will be understood without needing to over-justify it. It wastes time. When you provide excessive details or reiterate points repeatedly, the conversation becomes longer and more convoluted, which can frustrate both you and the listener. People often tune out or lose interest when they feel the message is being over-delivered. In fast-paced environments or when talking to busy individuals, time is valuable. Being succinct and clear helps convey your message efficiently, allowing for more productive conversations. Over-explaining can also lead to a loss of focus on the main topic, creating confusion or distractions. By avoiding over-explaining, you respect everyone's time and maintain a more engaging, purposeful dialogue. Keeping your communication brief and to the point encourages respect, ensures your message is remembered, and allows for a more dynamic exchange of ideas. It undermines confidence. When you feel the need to provide excessive details or clarify repeatedly, it suggests that you don't trust your words or think the listener may not understand. This can make you appear uncertain or insecure, even if that's not your intention. Confidence is conveyed through concise, direct communication. When you speak clearly and assertively without over-explaining, your message is more impactful, and others are more likely to respect your opinions. Over-explaining, on the other hand, can dilute your point and make you seem less self-assured. By avoiding unnecessary elaboration, you demonstrate confidence in your ideas and communicate more effectively. Trust that your message will be understood without needing to over-justify it, which strengthens both your self-assurance and your communication skills. It invites unwanted criticism. When you offer excessive details or repeat yourself, it can give the impression that you're unsure or trying too hard to be understood, which might prompt others to question or criticize your points. By providing more information than necessary, you also increase the chances of someone disagreeing with specific details, which can derail the conversation and lead to unnecessary back and forth. People may focus on the extraneous parts of your explanation rather than the main point you're trying to make. Avoiding over-explaining helps keep the conversation focused and reduces the likelihood of criticism. It allows you to present your ideas confidently and encourages a more productive, positive exchange, without giving others the opportunity to dissect unnecessary details. It reduces authority. When you elaborate excessively or repeat yourself, it can make you seem uncertain or less assertive, diminishing the impact of your words. People tend to respect individuals who can express themselves clearly and confidently without the need for excessive clarification. Over-explaining can also make your point appear less authoritative, as it may suggest that you are trying to convince others by sheer volume rather than strength of argument. This can undermine your credibility and make others less likely to take your perspective seriously. To maintain authority in conversations, focus on being succinct and direct. Trust that your message will be understood and let your confidence in your point speak for itself. Clear, concise communication fosters respect and positions you as a leader in the discussion. It drains energy. The process of repeatedly elaborating or justifying your thoughts can feel exhausting, as you're putting extra effort into convincing others or ensuring they understand. This constant stream of unnecessary information can also leave you feeling mentally fatigued, especially if the conversation goes on longer than necessary. For the listener, excessive explanation can also be tiring, as they may lose focus or become overwhelmed with details. This can lead to a sense of frustration or disengagement, making the exchange feel less productive. By avoiding over-explaining, you conserve your mental and emotional energy, allowing for more efficient and effective communication. Speaking clearly and succinctly not only helps preserve your energy, but also keeps the conversation engaging and focused, creating a better experience for both you and the listener. It shifts focus from the core issue. When you provide excessive details or try to clarify every aspect of your message, the conversation can become convoluted, and the listener may lose sight of the original topic. Instead of focusing on the key issue, they might become distracted by minor details or tangents. This dilution of focus can lead to confusion, misunderstandings, or frustration, as the listener struggles to piece together all the information you've provided. The conversation can then veer off course, making it difficult to resolve the issue or make a decision. By avoiding over-explaining, you keep the conversation on track, ensuring that the core issue remains the priority. Clear, concise communication helps both you and the listener stay focused, making the discussion more effective and productive. It creates misunderstandings. When you elaborate excessively, you risk introducing contradictions or unclear points that may distract from the core message. The listener might focus on these additional details instead of the key idea you're trying to communicate. Sometimes the more you explain, the more room you create for misinterpretation. A simple statement, when over-explained, can be interpreted in different ways by different people, leading to confusion. The listener might misread your intentions or feel overwhelmed by the excess information. By keeping your message concise and focused, you minimize the risk of misunderstandings. Clear, direct communication ensures that the listener grasps your point without unnecessary complexity, fostering a more productive and effective conversation. Avoiding over-explanation helps prevent confusion and promotes mutual understanding. It can be perceived as defensive. Over-explaining yourself in conversations can be perceived as defensive, as it may suggest that you feel the need to justify or protect your position excessively. When you elaborate too much, it can come across as if you're trying to prove something, which may give the listener the impression that you're insecure or unwilling to accept feedback. This can lead to a breakdown in communication, as the listener may feel that you're deflecting or avoiding the core issue. In many cases, clear and concise communication shows confidence, while over-explaining can appear like you're trying to avoid scrutiny. This can create tension in the conversation, making it more difficult to reach mutual understanding. By sticking to the essentials, you demonstrate self-assurance and openness, which fosters a more productive and respectful dialogue. Avoiding over-explaining helps prevent misunderstandings and keeps the conversation focused and constructive. Learning to state your thoughts concisely and confidently can help you communicate more effectively. We hope this video helps you, and check out our other video related to mental health.